Well, the Intellectual Themes Initiative is probably the most important and also exciting institutional endeavor launched at CEU in the last several years. We are affected, like other universities, by certain disciplinary barriers. The solution that we have imagined to this challenge or challenges was to try to encourage colleagues at CEU, professors and students, faculty members and students to work with others from other departments.
SMASH comes out of the experience we had and other colleagues in our fields had in discussing and promoting a type of research, interdisciplinary research that brings together field work with lab experiments.
It is very hard to know how to do anthropology in a field, in a totally strange foreign environment and culture, and understand what the informers there say. This is what anthropologists have methodological skills about on the one hand, and how to run kind of controlled experiments about the evolved capacities of the mind.
Our biggest challenge is this interdisciplinary aspect. So we want to inform our behavioral experiments by the ethnographic data.
The availability of big data and large data sets can also open up entire new fields of research, or even lead to new hypotheses and to new research questions.
What we've tried to do in this project is focus on a rather narrow specific question, which is the relationship between energy and security. But then to broaden it up by saying that in order to provide a good answer to this question, you need to bring together not just political scientists and international relations specialists, but lawyers and economists and practitioners as well.
What we are planning to do, starting from new cognitive studies of religion, the relationship between religion and brain structure, evolutionary theory, to see if actually, first of all, religion might be something which is hardwired into our brains and into any social collectivity, and the relationship between this and questions of rationality, because of course religions always give rise to the question of rationality and irrationality, myth, legend, and quite a number of associated issues. So we're bringing together again philosophers, social scientists, cognitive scientists, in order to deal with this broad swathe of materials.
Well, the main goal of the project is to bring together several disciplines: political science, energy systems analysis, economics, and sociology of technology, as well as history, to analyze global change in energy systems, and in particularly to answer the question whether we are able to save the global climate.
The project is about the beliefs that foster dishonest behavior with one idea in mind. The idea is that contextual factors, background beliefs might influence attitudes towards social norms.
We try to work in settings where we can have access to large data sets on careers, to reconstruct careers of men and women in teams, and also have case studies to understand the mechanisms that happen in these teams.
A really interesting case study for developers is the Django Girls story, which was created by two Polish girls who decided to teach programming for women from scratch, and they built really huge. Right now they already had 1,000 workshops worldwide, and we are planning to do interviews with these girls as well.
Well, the project OLIVE, Open Learning Initiative, it offers weekend classes for refugees and asylum seekers in Hungary. And one thing that we felt that after the crisis of last summer, there would still be a need to offer some type of service or assistance to refugees, especially those who choose to remain.
Over the last few years, CEU have been involved in about half a dozen different projects with about a dozen international partners in the fields of energy and security. And we want to make sure we carry this agenda forward, put in more bids for more projects, keep a good team together, keep them meeting and keep them doing research together.
This is as yet a very young initiative at CEU. We launched it less than a year or about. a year ago, but it looks like it has a lot of potential, and the main potential is again doing work that colleagues, professors, faculty members wanted to do but wouldn't have been possible otherwise. So encourage as many of you to come up with other proposals.